Hey YouTube, and welcome back to another video. We're going to be watching Justin today. Justin is a guy who we were watching a little bit before Salt Mine started, but I think once Salt Mine got going, we got lost in the sauce, understandably. But Justin has been playing a bit of ones recently in ranked. We got 2 ranked matches from, I think, this last week that he played. One against Mizu and one against Nerium. And I'm excited to watch. I know you guys have seen that I've been a little under the weather. I think I'm feeling a bit better. Hopefully my voice sounds better at the very least as we get into today's videos. But if you guys don't know, Mizu is actually a guy who has played a show match before, both Justin and Mizu. I think maybe people have probably heard of Mizu maybe a little bit less. He's actually a Facebook streamer, but he challenged Atto to a show match. Nice double by Justin. He challenged Atto to a show match in which there was a $400 or $500 prize, and Mizu said he would give it to Atto if Atto won, and he did not have to reciprocate. So basically like a wager match, but only one way. That was because Mizu wanted his chance to try and take down Atto, and he got close. It was a really good match, and we've seen a lot of good stuff from Mizu. So he's certainly a very talented ones player. I believe his match against Atto went to the final game before Atto did eventually win. So we'll see how he squares up against Justin as he tries to flick to the top left. Justin is a guy who has been able to show a lot of success despite not having as much practice, and I think that's why everyone's excited to see him actually putting in some work to ones to see where he might end up. But talking about where he might end up, I think I need to mention that Justin is rumored to join Shopify Rebellion. I don't know if you guys have been following Justin's off-season rumors, but the duo of 2Piece and Parth on Shopify Rebellion are expected to be adding Justin to the team. So NRG Justin is going to finally be no more starting with next season, and the duo of NRG Garrett G and NRG Justin may finally end after what has been, I think, the longest standing duo, or longest active standing duo, maybe just longest standing duo ever. I'm not sure. I don't know exactly, but certainly it's been a long time that Garrett and Justin have been playing together, and finally that will come to an end. So let me know if you guys are excited, if you think 2Piece and Parth made the right decision adding Justin, or Justin made the right decision by joining 2Piece and Parth, or Justin's just going to leave and let Mizu have a goal. I'm not really sure why he does that, but either way. By the way, it looks like, since we're on the topic of NRG, it looks like Garrett G and Frosty, who I know we've covered a little bit on the channel, will probably get Frosty back in more matches once the Salt Mine wave slows down, because I don't think Frosty was trying to qualify for it, or not sure, as Justin goes for a bump. But anyway, it's going to be Garrett G, Frosty, and Mist, I think. That is the most recent rumor. So in case you guys haven't really been following the Twitterverse, which is really where I get most of that information, I'll pass it on to you. The NRG future and the Justin future looking potentially bright with their both new squads. Squishy's team has long since been announced. Squishy, Gimmick, and Aqua, I'm pretty sure. Justin, smooth catch, but not a smooth flick as he finds himself tied. Ooh, that was a nasty fake. I mean, I'm actually surprised Mizu didn't fall for it. That hook shot to the opposite side of the net would have been a great way to punish Mizu's boost grab, so much so that I thought for sure Mizu would panic and dive across the net, but he actually stays grounded, which is a good play by him, forcing Justin to actually make the outplay. You know, it's harder to hit the shot and place it correctly than it is to just fake that you're going to hit the shot. And so oftentimes it can be the right idea to force the execution. Now, of course, if your opponent is executing, then you just lose the game and you just chalk it up and say, well, I guess he's better than me. But we don't want to outplay yourself, not before the opponent has proved that you need to try to. You need to reach to your limits. Interesting drift from Justin, but nothing comes of it. Mizu into the air and gets a reset so low to the ground, and really so close to the ground where there's no way to get a flick to follow up out of it either. So pretty low, high risk, low reward type play. And Justin's going to punish, and he's going to get 2 goals from it. Not only the immediate counterattack, but also a kickoff goal to make it 6-3. Get a little separation in a game where there hasn't been much. Mizu going to back off. Allow Justin to start this dribble. He's going to go no reset on the dribble. A pogo shot. He went pogo without the diagonal on his car. I think I've never really seen a strong pogo pop without going for the diagonal. If you hit that hitbox straight nose down, it's going to be fairly weak. That is an impressive play. Little reset musty, really breezy for everyone who likes to nitpick. Okay, Justin. Okay, Justin. Oh, but it does get saved. Justin trying to get Meki now up 3. It was a pretty close match up until this point. And now that Justin has his space, he's trying to pop off. He's going to go for the wave dash catch. And he completely kills the bounce. Mizu not able to get up to stop it. So 7-3 with 38 seconds left to go. Justin back into his corner. With camera check on the counterattack. Wow, he actually just scored from him. Mizu, I'm surprised, wasn't able to get some sort of interception. 28 seconds now. This is the world in which we see forfeits in ranked. You know, a lot of times in show matches, a little bit different context, players might try for a little bit longer, but Mizu believes in himself. Justin didn't even try and make a play on this ball. I'm not sure why. But with 22 seconds left to go, maybe we're going to show exactly why Mizu didn't forfeit. But Justin wins this kickoff. And he is not going to hit the ball until Mizu comes to get it, which makes a lot of sense. If Mizu is going to play that passive, down 4, he's going to say, great, you can do that all you want on the goal line. And Mizu doesn't seem to be taking it too seriously either. So it will be an 8-4 win for Justin as he takes down Mizu. But we got another ranked game from Justin coming up against Nerium. Game number 2. Hanging out on Beckwith Nights, a place we don't get to go very often because there's no crowd noise. But actually, as I say that, it almost seems like the replay has added crowd noise. Little reset musty for Justin to start off the game. The clapping actually feels weirdly loud, am I right? But anyways, nice to have the phantom crowd as we look at yet another 1v1 from North America's favorite player. Nerium being allowed to take a full dribble off this high bounce. It is a pre-jump from Justin. I think that's a good read, and actually just completely stole the ball away. So it'll be a goal. Oh, wait. Wasn't as cleanly a goal as I thought. I don't even think Justin was expecting any recovery because he didn't put any sort of power on the ball. He's just tapping it in softly. Thought, no reason to worry. Actually was a world in which Nerium undercuts that and backflips it away. Now Justin starting a dribble from his back corner. Really go reset. I think Justin more than anybody else in the ones game. I don't know if it's because a strategical decision or, maybe hasn't, practiced it as much. Not sure. But he doesn't get a lot of resets on his air dribbles. He likes to go no reset air dribbles, which, to be fair, are still valid in the ones game. I think it's important to have a mix of both. Players have become so good at the air dribble reset that it has made the just straight air dribble viable again. As a counter to defenders trying to read the reset. But I would say Justin does seem to be a little bit too heavy on the no reset dribble. Just from my perspective on how the ones meta is being played right now. And I don't know if that's just a, like I said, strategical decision. Seeing Justin earlier in the game we just watched get 3 straight resets, it almost seems like he has no issue getting resets when he needs to. So, for whatever reason, he maybe feels more comfortable attacking, especially on those long-distance air dribbles without one. But I'd love to see him integrate it a little bit more. He's going to get scored on for the first time this game, as Nerium looks to make him uncomfortable on his back wall, but a little too deep of a dive. Means that when he turns to shadow, Justin is there to get a demo. Justin, ever since he started playing show matches recently, maybe a couple months ago, has always had the well-versed kickoff game. He came in right away with the wave dash recovery kickoffs that you really only see from ones players. I don't think there's a ton of use of it for that in 2s and 3s necessarily. Just I haven't seen players use them just because there's so many other players on the field with boosts who are going to be able to recover faster than you. That little extra boost doesn't really end up mattering, the boost being the one from using the dash. Nerium, he had a pogo setup. Decided not to use it. Went to the ground and jumped, but man, you know I'm looking out for those pogos at any time. Justin basically forcing him to own goal. So 5-2. A couple of Justin's opponents not being as clean on their offensive aerials that they need to be in order to not get a defender like Justin counterattacking on them. This time, Nerium going for the fake, just rolls the ball at Justin, but he was hoping that Justin was going to pre-jump or even creep past the good position to defend it and allow himself to have a follow-up. But no, Justin handled it well. You see again on those dribbles around the nets when they're starting. That's when Justin is using those resets. This time he has one off the ceiling, so no need to get one from the ball, and the front flip will score. That just goes to show how important it is to have that flip available. Justin, kind of guy, can easily get it. So the wave dash recovery kick up this time. Back to his corner. He's going to start another dribble. The long distance dribbles are the ones that he hasn't been getting resets as much. Maybe this is the reason why. Maybe he feels like when he gets these resets late, he gets counterattacked. But I think the reality is you have to get them probably a bit earlier. And once you get too far, you have to give up on them. Justin up 6-3 with 2 minutes left to go. Bounce dribble from him. Nice little flick. And it gives just enough power that Nerium loses control on the save. He's definitely around for it. But you put it directly behind the defender. Sometimes it can be tough to stop. Nerium, big kickoff win. What are we going to see from him? Just an immediate challenge. He's not about to find out what we're going to see. Instead, he'd rather take the ball. He gets demoed, but he gets it on target. And it's an 8-3 lead. It's a huge lead for Justin here in this second ranked game. Both these guys going standard. Justin turning right back into the play. Nerium wanted a wave dash recovery on the follow-up. Actually a nifty wave dash to cut that around Justin, but he has no boost. So this flick, probably one of his last opportunities. And since he did not put it on target, he'll be forced to give up possession. Justin, a flick of his own. Wow, Justin, that is as good as it gets. If you're flicking like that in ones, you are very tough to stop. Moxie has shown how you can become the best player in the world basically off of flicks like that if you can do them consistently. Barely even need to have anything else. Now, before you guys jump on that, Moxie does have everything else. He has added everything to his game, but even before he did, he was taking apart very talented players, the best of the best, with just those flicks. Nerium using the early flip to get back to the ball. This is a great shot. Oh my goodness. Nerium having the best shot of the video easily. It's within 5 with 47 seconds. But he's certainly inspired after that shot. He's going to need a goal every 10 seconds, but why not? Oh, a nice little breezy into the 50. Sometimes not getting power works out, as Justin expecting a bit more. And the reason why it works out is because Nerium sticks with the ball. See, all the best attackers find ways on the soft touches to follow them up and dunk them in instead of losing control of them. Justin finding himself in the blue half with no boost, who's going to try and recover now. Nerium sends this one high. Justin is up there to stop it. 15 seconds. Nerium needs a quick goal. Going to have to just launch this in. I mean, I don't even think he can really afford it to low 50. Every precious second ticking off might be the end of the game. So 10 seconds now. We'll see if Nerium can prove me wrong. Justin going for a wave dash kickoff, which is usually a bit safer, but Nerium actually won it. And now can't get this dribble going. I mean, if he did, it wouldn't have really mattered. Take a bit too long. He needed direct kickoff goals into the net. So a couple wins for Justin. Now, to be fair to Nerium, a great game played. I think if there was a couple more ranked games in which Nerium won against Justin. So just want to make that clear. Nerium had a good session with Justin, it seemed, around the time that they played, which was maybe a little under a week ago. But Justin looking good. We'll try and get him back in 1v1 show matches as soon as he feels like he's ready, because I think we're all excited from what we can see from Justin.